Welcome, welcome, welcome to another Wisdom Wednesday. But because of our topic today, we're going to call it a Wellness Wednesday. I am so excited because I've been getting a lot of messages from educators, teachers, teacher leaders, principals, assistant principals. Like, can you get us on the hot topic of self care and educator burnout? And I said, yes, we can. So here we go. Always want to start us off with a quote, and I felt like this quote would be so appropriate to engage us in a hot topic conversation about self care. And here it is: you cannot pour from an empty cup. You got to take care of yourself first. And so I don't know about you, but I just want you to look at this picture really quickly because this pretty much summarizes my life, my mindset, and the way I do things. Now, anybody that knows me and knows me really well knows that my phone hardly ever, unless it's in an extreme case where my battery power is depleted at all, or even goes below, I want to say 80%. At 80%, I start freaking out. I'm looking for the closest charging station, the plug. I have bought, I'm looking around because I want to grab different things and show you things that I carry with me to make sure that my phone is always charged. And how do I relate that to this image in this picture? For me, I would never let my social battery, my emotional battery, nor my phone battery get to where this image is in the photo. So my question to you is, do you allow your phone to get completely drained? Do you allow yourself to get completely drained? And if so, why? Help me understand that. Why? Self care, my friends, is a priority and not a luxury. And let's be honest, how many of us are prioritizing ourselves because we're just so busy, worried about taking care of others and what other folks need, and we put ourselves last on the totem pole? Well, after today, I hope that that would no longer be the case. So, in good old TQA fashion, I want to share with you the 7R's to sensational self care. Yes, sensational. And you see how my shoulders and everything start shaking because this is so, so, so important. Working with teachers, working with leaders, and like I said, the messages that have been coming into the TQA page about how to go about doing this has inspired me to kind of collapse all the things in these 7R's to sensational, not essential, because it's essential for you to have sensational self care. So the first thing is rest. And for rest, we want to make sure that you're getting enough sleep, that you are taking care of yourself, that you're having downtime, and that you recuperate. Because let me tell you, giving of yourself in the field of education, you're constantly on. I don't know about you, but I always felt like I was constantly on. And when I wanted to turn off, I had to turn around and be on again. And so, rest. Just sit down for a moment. It's okay. It's okay to unplug. Trust me when I tell you that. Not only when you rest, the other R is reset. Sometimes you have to recalibrate. You have to recalibrate your mindset, your approach to doing things. I like to call this or I like to pattern this like when you do a reset on your phone. Sometimes it's not necessarily a hard reset where you got to restore everything back. Oh, that should have been another R. Okay, let me stay focused. Let me stay focused. But just kind of like reset your phone because sometimes your phone starts glitching and you kind of need to get it back together. And so you have to hit the buttons. That's for the iPhone people, though. Okay, I don't know how y'all operate on the Android. Let me get back on track. But you have to shut your phone down completely so that it can reset and all the updates could happen so that you could be productive or so that the phone could be productive. So, similarly to the phone, we need to make sure that we reset. Now, let's talk about the next R, which is recharge. Okay. Just like the picture that we saw before, the battery goes low. It goes very, very low. And in order to increase the battery to its optimal potential, you have to plug it in. So, friends, we got to figure out what we need to plug in. What is the source that we need to plug in to recharge our battery? So that could be reading a good book. And you see this image on the screen. No, there's different ways to do that, but I just want you to think about the R. How do you recharge? I'm listening. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The other number four R is relax. And even when I say the word relax, I immediately go in this place to kind of, let my shoulders lay down a little bit, let them hang. I just was listening to this playlist, and Marvin Sapp's song called Relax came on. And I even posted it on my Facebook page because I'm like, sometimes you got to get yourself together, okay? You got to take a deep breath, mm, and just chill. Take a chill pill. Good Lord, I got a chill pill here too. But for the sake of time, I'm not going to pull out all my tricks for y'all. But slow down, breathe, take a minute, pause, relax. When you do these things, it leads you right next to the number 5R, which is rejuvenate. Okay. Come on and bring things back to life. All right. I'm thinking about when you do like a good facial cleanse or you do some sort of exercise, it reinvigorates. It brings this self of like renewal and vitality. It just helps you to, you see, the words just make me kind of, my body starts moving when I think about them. Rejuvenate. It kind of gives you like that jolt that you need. Some of us who are avid coffee drinkers, when you go to Starbucks, oh, is it just me that goes to Starbucks? Okay, but when I go to Starbucks and they get my order right, because sometimes they don't get my order right, okay? But when I go to Starbucks and they get my order right, that first sip, my God, it just does something to me. It rejuvenates me. It just feels like I'm just this new person. I don't know why I'm being so extra, but I'm telling you, I get so excited about taking care of myself. So find ways that's going to help you get rejuvenated, to bring that life back, to bring the color back in your skin, to bring you back where your shoulders are squared and you just so excited to be here. Rejuvenate. Number 6 is refocus. It helps us to remember what our attention needs to be on. What are our priorities? Refocusing helps us to regain clarity and um, give us purpose and direction. So, how are you taking time out to refocus, to realign what you're doing with your purpose, your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? Sometimes you just got to pause and think about that. So that's what refocusing is. And last but not least is rededication. So with this newfound um, rest and resetting and recharging and rejuvenating and refocusing, you want to rededicate yourself to your why. You want to remind yourself of what your commitment is, remind yourself of your sense of purpose and your passion so that you are showing up as your authentic but your best self. And so on the right hand side of the screen are just some simple ways that you can practice self care to hit those 7R's of sensational self care. Take some time, sleep, meditate, stretch, walk. Make sure your nutrition is together. Okay? Find your people, find your tribe, find what makes you happy. Plug in to the source, okay? Um Plug in, do some meditation, some prayers, something to help you achieve these 7R's to sensational self-care. I want to know from you in the comments. How do you practice the 7R's of sensational self-care? What are some things that you do? Now, a good resource that you can consult is the Castle framework. So if you go on Castle, CASEL.org, they have tons of resources to support the social and emotional needs of adults and children. But let me tell you another place where you can find a source and a wealth of information. You can find that here at the Culture Academy LLC. Okay. So go ahead and book a strategy session so we can dig deeper into how we can support you with practicing the 7 R's of sensational self care. Thank you all so much for providing us a talking topic, a hot topic for this Wisdom Wednesday, but specifically this edition of Wellness Wednesday. You can join and not just join, but also engage with us on our various social media platforms. That is Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X. And again, you have the QR code for our virtual or digital business card where you can find all the different ways to connect with us. Remember that educator burnout is real. It's a real thing. It is recognized. It's not just educators. Let's be clear. Okay. We have been going through so much all around the world, but it is so important to take time to breathe, to practice gratitude, and to remember that the only way to get through it is to, or well, the only way to get to it is to go through it. And I think that pretty much wraps up what the folks in the comments have been asking about. If you have a hot topic that you want us to share some wisdom on a Wednesday, please let us know in the comments. We are so excited about you all engaging with us in the community, and we want to make sure that these Wisdom Wednesdays and the Saturday schools are giving you what you need. So when you come on, get what you need because that's what we're here for. Thank you so much again for your participation, and we hope to see you next week on Wisdom Wednesday. Until next time, guys. Bye.